Alright, today we are going to talk about volume. And there's a formula for volume that's really important. And it is length times width times height. Okay? So volume has three dimensions. The length of something, the width of something, and the height of something. So if I look at this paper right here, I can figure out the volume of this cube. Let's see how long it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the length is 6. Okay? Let's figure out the width. So the width is how wide it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. The width is 4. Okay. Now let's figure out how tall it is, the height. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the height is 4. So I need to do 6 times 4, which I know is 24, and then take that 24 and multiply it by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So the volume of this cube is 96 units cubed. Okay? And we always talk about volume as cubed because it's 3 dimensions. 1, 2, 3. So you can always think that after you find the volume of something, you're always going to put that little 3 up there to show that it's in cubic units. Again, 3 dimensions. That's where we get that 3 from. So that's how you figure out volume. Let's say that you have something that looks like this. Okay, and we're going to say that the length of this is 10 inches. The height of it is 8 inches. And let's say it's 5 inches wide. Okay, I need to take all of those numbers and multiply them together. So I would have 10 times 8 times 5. 10 times 8 I know is 80. And then I have 80 times 5. That's 0. That's 40. So the volume of this would be 400 inches cubed. Remember, that little 3 is important when you have 3 dimensions in volume. It's also important that you understand that volume is what holds on the inside. Okay? And we think about that in science where we talk about the volume of water, and we talk about it's how much space is inside of something. So the volume of this is 400 inches cubed. If we think about a graduated cylinder, like we had in science, okay, and we fill it up with water, and this is all the water in here, we can figure out the volume of that water. And this is the amount of water, the space that it is taking up in that cylinder. Okay, so remember, when working with volume, it's length times width times height. And everything is always in cubic units.